everybody, welcome to Primal Stream. This episode's going to be a little different because thanks to a tragic accident, we lost most of our audio. So instead today I'm going to take you through the highs and lows of this session so you can follow along on the journey. In the last episode, we built this bridge so that we could connect ourselves from our respawn point to where our nether portal base is situated because we don't have any resources. So are you ready? Let's dive in. Even though we successfully dropped torches on both spawners, we were still dealing with a wild amount of blazes, so we both assessed the situation, as you can see, and we decided we should make a suit of armor and just deal with the blazes. I went in first to try to draw off the mobs, which we had done sometimes before, you may have remembered. This let Fractal go in and just, bam, get the spawner finally before falling and dying in blazy glory. Yum! Fun! We did think about crushing the other spawner, but then we had this harebrained scheme that we were going to use them to cook meat, so we decided we would wait and see if we could use them in some other way. Not smart. But even though we finally conquered the basement spawner, we still needed to get away from them so they would despawn. So we grabbed some stuff and we headed to the nether. We need wood. So we got to the nether and it looks beautiful. We're fairly certain it will only be crimson forests, which is kind of a bummer. But as we started to look around, we realized we were wearing no gold, which is not going to keep us very safe. So we went home basically immediately. And unfortunately, we brought a pigman with us, so we were immediately thrown back into battle where we had to kill him. Rip pig. Once we had the gold thing figured out, we decided we had to go back to the nether. We could still hear the blazes underneath us. Now, once back in the nether, we chopped a bunch of wood, just a ton of wood, and we discussed our future plans to make it down to the giant lava pool next to us so that we could get fuel, but we knew we couldn't do that yet. We needed to wait, deal with the blazes, get our home secure, and then we could come back. So now that we had our wood, we headed back home to see if the blazes were gone. But as soon as we got home, we took a little peek, and they were still there. So I grabbed some water to do a very scientific experiment where I would just fling some water at them. They're hot. I thought maybe the water would work. So I popped in, threw some water at them, and ran out. Funny thing is, it kind of worked. Like, it pushed them away, but unfortunately they're smarter than that, and they didn't just jump in the water. So we knew that it was time to face them in combat. Fractal Curve is super brave, and he got one immediately, but the problem is blazes are annoying, so they pretty much took him out directly after that, leaving me all on my own. Bye. So then it was my turn, and I'm brave too, so I ran in there, picked up a blaze rod, and, well, I got immolated immediately. So we met up at spawn and walked back on the bridge we'd made, which looks pretty nice for being a completely disgusting dirt bridge, totally utilitarian. But hey, we made it and we're proud of it. And more importantly, it saves us from the zoglins. We're not just getting gored to death at every step of the way. That's a pretty nice improvement. Back in the basement, we discovered that all of the blazes were finally gone. Oh my god, it was huge! So we immediately started looking around in these tunnels to see if there were any resources, which, of course, there weren't. But we did find some kind of cool glitches, like this water situation, which makes for a nice exit, which allowed us to pop up and look at this epic fight, which I just wanted to show you because epic fights are great. Okay, so we did find another blaze. It was in the basement. Again, and we fought it, and we fought some more outside because they're still spawning, and we died some more. So we realized that we were being foolish, and it was time to get these blazes once and for all. Unfortunately, we've been missing something crucial this entire time.